EA Sports, and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Alberta, Canada and Banff Springs Golf Course, live second-round coverage of the Alberta Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. She's got a 3-shot advantage as she gets set to tee off.
That is just a beautiful shot.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and she'll get it to 16 under par. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall, it's not a difficult one.
Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll move now to 17 under. That one looking a little right. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Wow, Frank, how about that shot to this par 5?
Incredible, Rich.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. That is how you play this game, making it look easy. So this has been an absolute clinic, and that nearly the capper with a hole-in-one, but instead it is just a tap-in birdie. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Frank, what are you thinking about on this approach here at the 5th?
Once again, with a good drive, you're left with a scoring club. By that I mean a short iron. Gives you a lot more options and a lot more flags you can go at. Even with a flag in the back left with a scoring club in hand, you can virtually just go straight at that. The ball will not kick too much once it hits the green. And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
This is a 16-footer. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And she'll move it to 21 under for the tournament.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie. Shot after shot, more evidence there with that beautiful touch.
No problems there. That one in for a birdie. And she'll get it to 22 under par. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Oh man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Yeah, that's a good spot to be on the front portion of the green with a birdie putt coming up. We turn to Notabegay III for this look at birdie.
And this is one where you just got to keep the hand steady and the wrist quiet, making sure you get it started on line.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot, good look at the green. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Come on, are you kidding? A third eagle of the round? That is not something you see every day, I promise you. So that's in for par to start this backside. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Oh, that is how you get to be world number one. A beautiful shot there to get it in tight. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And that'll take her now to 28 under par.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
Chance now for another birdie.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
That was low from the start. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And her score will hold at 28 under. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. This is a 13-footer. Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And that is going to move her to a tidy 29 under par. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Good approach shot. And birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And that's going to take her to an even 30 under par.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And she'll hold steady at an even 30 under par. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Well played there, a birdie here at 16. And that's going to get her to 31 under par.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed. I'm loving this round of golf. More shots, more touch, another great one there.
Now this for another birdie. Yes, some good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And with it, she'll move to 32 under par. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Nope. Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and, well, the chasers. Different league.
So for Frank, not